Alrighty guys, welcome on back to some more Dark Deity 2. Last time, we finished up chapters 3 and 4, got a lot of our party members up to level 5 so that way they can start getting their new specialized classes, and now it's time to hop into chapter 5. But before we get into that, if you have been enjoying this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out and helps make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. So, right here, we have our army. There's a couple things here. We'll go ahead and look at our class trees. I'm basically going to go through each of these characters except for Cassandra, just because we can't view her yet. And I'll just give a quick debrief of what all these characters are. So, Gwyn here is it's your melee class, your martial class. What is her base class? I want to make sure I'm not misremembering what they are. So you have your vanguards, your summoners, your adepts, your hunters, and your shaman. Those are your 5 base classes of this game. So, for Vanguard here, we can look at her class trees. Very first one you have here is Devoted. Devoted is a little bit faster, a little bit more dexterous than your typical class. However, it starts to take a hit in both HP and might, not as strong as some of the other classes. You can see here, it has a spinning blade, which applies 16 stacks of light block and apply 14 stacks of heavy bleed to a target, and gives you a crit plus 8 per status effect on target. So really good for targeting, or really good if they have status effects on them. Right here we have the Nightblade. Nightblade is considered the best of all of these because of the sheer dodge chance that it has. You can see right there, Shadow Step, just like on Valeria. Dodge increased by 20 for 2 turns after using an ability. Won't go into too much about her because in the last episode I did do that for Valeria already. However, from what I've seen, you can never go wrong with a Nightblade. They are very, very strong and very good at dodging. Then you have Seeker. Seeker here is basically your archer version of this Vanguard class. So, pretty decent might, pretty good dex, defense, all around pretty solid high rank stats, along with the ability to increase accuracy and enchant your weapon. However, it is a 2-foot long ranged attacker, so cannot attack while you're right next to it. Kind of a waste for this class. And finally, you have Gallant. Gallant loses pretty much all stats in favor for defense, HP, and might. So whereas something like a Nightblade or a Devoted is a very well-rounded class, and Nightblade's very fast and dexterous, Gallant is there to take hits. That's all it is. It has Call to Arms, drop a banner on an adjacent tile for 1 turn, increasing power by 4 for allies within 2 tiles. Or you can shove a unit up to 2 tiles away, applying 7 stacks of light vulnerable if a target is an enemy. And then you get plus 5 damage against enemies that are above 50% HP. So again, you lose out on pretty much every stat. However, the might cannot be beaten here. It is probably one of the strongest of these starting classes. For that reason, I will be giving Gwyn this. One of Gwyn's best classes is Nightblade, down into the one directly below that. However, I already have Valeria, so I don't want to double up if I can avoid it. So we'll go Gallant for her. We use one of our 4 coins there. So she is now a Gallant. If you go over here, you can also check out the new abilities. We'll look at those here in a little bit. And then you can check here for the weapons, just to make sure she can still use her sword. Next up, we're going to go over Arthur here. Arthur's our summoner, so we can head on over to the class tree for summoners. So, for Arthur here, we have 4 different classes we can go into. First, we'll start with Scholar. This is the same one Alden is, so I won't go too much into it. You can see there, pretty decent speed, pretty decent mastery. I believe mastery is the spell casting ability in this game. All around, pretty solid. Character has a good bit of defense there with the mana raising your fortitude. Right here we have Aegis. Aegis is basically your frontline magic user, so if you want him to be more of a tank, more of a physical user, but still use magic, you should go Aegis. You can apply heavy blind stacks or surround an ally with energy for 3 turns, reflecting 10 damage every time they are hit. Taking damage increases damage of next attack by 20. You have Warlock here. Warlock's basically your debuffer, so still wants to be a little bit further back, but it deals 24 damage to an enemy within 3 tiles, and then explode with necrotic energy, applying 6 light poison stacks spread to enemies within 2 tiles. Tagging a poison enemy heals this unit for every damage done. And then you have the Geomancer here. The Geomancer and the Scholar are 2 of the best classes, if not the 2 best classes for this class. You have 70 mana. For 70 mana, you can use Star Surge. Summon an ally from up to 6 tiles away, dealing 19 damage to enemies adjacent to the ally's original tile. So basically, you have your damage dealer up in front near 4 enemies. You teleport them away, dealing 19 damage to all those enemies. And then you have Moonlight, which is heal an ally within 3 tiles for 21. So basically, your long-ranged healer. And then for your ability, you spend mana. Spending mana applies 4 light block to 2 allies within tiles. So very almost support, but has a decent attack and a decent healing spell there. So I think because Alden is already the Scholar, I think we'll go ahead and make Arthur here our Geomancer. Next up, we got Saxon here, our Adept. So for Saxon here, we got 4 new classes. We'll start with Gale here. Gale is considered the worst of the group, one of the worst classes in the game. Unfortunately, it's just too squishy. You can see there its defense and fortitude drop tremendously to only a 4 defense and 2 fortitude, compared to having pretty decent all around everywhere else. Basically, both of its stats are terrible. It has good speed, but that doesn't make up for the fact that it doesn't hit that hard. You can see it's also the lowest might. Basically, it's just a fast version of your classes here, your Adept classes. You have Ravager Winds, which applies 9 heavy weak stacks to a line of enemies. And then Stormborn, switch damage type to magical, which can be nice. You can switch your damage to magic damage and deal 6 extra damage to weakened enemies. Then you have Conduit here. Conduit's basically your magical caster version of the Adept. You can do Chain Lightning, dealing 17 damage up to 3 enemies within 2 tiles, or Defibrillate, which is another heal. And then mana usage within 2 tiles increases crit by 6 until next crit. So again, more of your faster, I mean, not too fast, but I believe it is faster than your magic classes there for a magic user. Then you have Frigilin. Frigilin is almost like your defensive Adept here. So you can see there its defense is 6, which is higher than any other one else here. Has one of the highest, if not the highest might, really high HP, and really good mastery. It has Ice Spire, creates an Ice Spire for 1 turn, blocking movement, and Defensive Stance. Apply 5 severe block to self, gaining 5 power and 25 accuracy while block is active. And then finally here, you have Monk. Monk is one of the best classes, if not the best class, for the Adept here. You can see it has really high HP, really high might and speed and dexterity. It lacks a little bit more in defense and fortitude. However, it's very fast, very dexterous, good dodge chance, being at a 31 dodge, only next to Gale. However, Gale has really poor defensives, and again, really good might. You have Elevate, or Mana Charged Key. You can elevate the unit's key state, raising advanced stats by 7 for 2 turns, or Key Blast. Send a bolt of energy at an enemy within 3 tiles. So he also gets a 3-tile ranged attack. And then Nerve Strike. Attacks apply 5 heavy weak stacks. We will be giving Saxon the Monk. And then the final of the ones we can do is Rearden. So for this one, it'll actually be pretty quick. You have 2 that are melee and 2 that are ranged. We'll look at Ranger first. Ranger is probably your most defensive of the group. You can see pretty high defense. Not terrible. It has a really good defense, but at this point, if you're running a Ranger, you might as well just be running some of the more physical damaging classes and save this for more of a ranged unit. You can get Lanky Spanky, which is call upon your Orangutan to mightily slap a foe, applying 1 light stun, or you can summon Orangutan, which is attacking with your pet, deal 11 additional damage, and apply 3 exhaustion stacks. When you fall below half HP, you get 8 block. Really high HP and the highest might of all of them, but that's about it for this one. Then you got Cutthroat. Cutthroat is more of your, almost like a rogue. A lot of people consider this the best of the group because of the really high speed. Unfortunately, you do have a little bit less luck, but you have really decent dodge and really good crit chance. Right here you have Licky Lasso. Grab a unit within 3 tiles with your giant toad's tongue, dragging them to adjacent tiles. Or you can attack with your pet, dealing 7 additional damage and applying 3 heavy poison. Every point of luck increases dodge by an extra 1, which is why it's pretty solid. You increase your luck, you increase your dodge. We'll skip Tamer for now, and we'll cover the Quick Draw. Quick Draw is basically just your flat-out archer. Really long. It's got the 2 range, good might really good speed and dex. You're basically going to be hitting twice on most of these early game enemies, and that's about all it has, but it is only a 2 range, so you do not have any 1 range. You have your hyena. Your hyena laughs, unnerving enemies and applying 6 light weak stacks to up to 3 enemies within 2 tiles, or command your hyena. Attack with your pet, dealing 6 additional damage and applying 4 heavy bleed. Follow-up attacks regenerate 5 mana. And then the one we will be going for here is Tamer. Where Tamer has a problem is it's in speed and dex. It probably will only hit once per turn. That's just the unfortunate side of things. However, its skills are a little bit better. First, you have Call of Pride. Apply 23 light block stacks, spread equally to all allies within 2 tiles, maximum of 11 each, giving him a little bit more of a support role. Or Command Lion. Attack her with your pet, dealing 16 additional damage. That is the highest amongst all of these. As well as that, you have Symbiose. Pet commands gain an additional 25% mastery scaling, which means it's going to scale off your mastery as well, which this has the highest mastery. On top of that, it has a 1 or 2 range weapon, which means it can attack whenever it's being attacked by a melee unit or a ranged unit. We'll go ahead and throw it on him, leaving only Cassandra. Unfortunately, she's not level 5, and we're out of coins anyways, so we won't be able to get too in-depth with her. However, that's about as far as we'll get. At this point, these are your 5 main classes, so any other classes you get here on out will be one of these 5, and you'll just have to spec them into it until they reach level 25, where we'll go into tier 3s. And I know that's a long, long way of going through all that, but unfortunately, we have to do it, and now we do need to go through our abilities as well. So, with your abilities, you have your character-specific ability, which is the top one, and then you have your 2 class abilities underneath that. So, you can level them up. So for instance, right here we'll look at Gwyn's Brutal Strike. Your attack deals 7 additional damage. To level it up, it'll gain mana cost and damage it raised by 50%, and then reduces the mana cost by 10. Increase damage mastery scaling by 40, and then the caster is healed for the percentage of damage done. You have pretty much everything here. It can be leveled up. However, I'm going to go ahead and just level up our Brutal Strike first. It does 10 damage. We'll just take a peek at everybody here. Arthur. Actually, I'll start with Saxon first. This Key Blast is very powerful. We'll go ahead and upgrade that. And then for Riordan, we'll go ahead and upgrade the mana cost, or reduce the mana cost. Cassandra, your healing's the best, so we will go ahead and give you a healing. You can see as well, it's increasing the, type of stone you need to upgrade this. For the next one, let's go ahead and we'll give him Lunar Reeve leveled up. Then we got some blues we can do. Go ahead and grab the Teleport and Adjacent Ally, because I think that one's really solid. We'll grab this one as well, the Star Surge. And then, sure, we'll grab Call of Pride. I think we'll go ahead and stop there, just because I want to wait just till Cassandra can finally get her skill. And so, we also have a bond we can view. I believe it's just the one, because it's with each other. It's between Cassandra and Saxon. Hello, Saxon. Oh, hey, Cass, something the matter? I'm always going to ask you, actually, so that's the matter. Really? Well, I'm fine, I guess. Why the sudden concern? It's not so sudden, you just seem sad all the time. Okay, all the time is a bit much. I guess I'm just a little homesick. Oh, I don't know what medicine that takes. I could ask Alden. No, you know what I mean. It's weird spending your whole life in one place and suddenly being someplace totally different. Oh yes, I'm always homesick too then. Or maybe just place sick? Place sick, huh? Which place in particular? Don't know. Well, Jamira mostly. You used to live there, right? Sounds like homesickness to me. The Order is my real home, so that's wrong. Jamira used to be my home, but then it wasn't, even though I still lived there. Oh, I think I get what you mean now. But I think about it a lot. The boats, the fish, the way you could taste the sea on the air. It was a really nice place. Haven's on the coast too. It's nice to know I'm not the only one who misses that life. I got my answer, so I'll leave you alone now. Hey, before you go, if you ever want to talk about, home again, I wouldn't mind. It's nice. I guess it's kind of nice. Like taking a big, deep breath and letting it all out at once. You, just gonna stop breathing, or... like that. Much better. Anyway, goodbye. Strange girl, that one. So there's our bond. Again, just a quick conversation, but you also get an amethyst from it. And so finally, I think it's time. Don't believe we got any new... Oh, we did. We get a crystal focus. Ooh. It's unfortunate we're doubling up here. Let's just look while we can. We'll give it to Saxon. And then as for you, is the solar better? Oh yeah, it is. Great. That is my characters ready to go. You can see here you can start buying some stuff from the shop. But I don't need to just yet, so let's hop into Chapter 5.
Caliban. Located atop a great mountain at the center of Varroa, the city-state has long been the home of the Order of Eternals. Its central position and nigh impenetrable defenses have made it a key strategic location, granting the Order easy access to much of Varroa and preventing the larger nations from attacking. Here, Irving, Grand Master of the Order, awaits his children's return.
Home sweet home. And just look at that view. It almost
Makes up for the climb, we know, Reardon.
Oh, come on. At least let me finish the bit.
But it's the same bit every time.
And I mean it every time, too.
It's beautiful. You live here?
Sure do. And you will, too, if Father gives you the go-ahead.
Speaking of, let's not keep him waiting, hmm?
Agreed. Come on, everyone.
You may enter.
We're home!
Ah, what a pleasant surprise. I didn't expect you kids back for a while yet.
They were in a rush. No doubt to get back to their dear father, right?
Right. We were beside ourselves, honestly.
Reardon! It's good to see you, Father, truly.
Likewise. I missed you all dearly. If not for my duties, I would have traveled alongside you, but...
As if that isn't always the case.
Are you aware of what happened in Gritania?
I am. Your report, please.
Right.
I see. No doubt this is all merely the prelude to some greater ambition.
What about this plan the Council spoke of?
It was I who called the Council in Haven, hoping that you could help them unify Gritania. In a sense, you succeeded in doing so, but at great cost.
I'm sorry, Father. I had to make a decision, and...
You did the best you could, Gwyn. Few could navigate that crisis as you did. You should be proud.
I'm honestly still not sure that's true. But thank you.
Hang on, you wanted us to unify Gritania? Doesn't that violate our oaths?
Peace, Arthur. If this were an official mission, I'd have said something. I just figured you could lend a hand.
You still could have warned us. Gwyn was practically tearing her hair out, stressing about it.
Perhaps, but I had my reasons. You needn't question all my decisions, Reardon. That aside, do you still have the artifact from the ruins?
Oh, I'd nearly forgotten in all the chaos. Yes, it's right here.
Not sure what this is meant to be. Alden?
This is a Sylvan ward, almost certainly part of a network. Somehow it overloaded, likely causing the disturbances Saxon reported.
Is that so? I've been getting reports of the same thing happening all along the border of the towering Wield.
If the phenomena aren't localized, then perhaps the entire network's gone haywire.
It's possible. What can we do about it, though? Not like the Sylvans will just let us in.
Unless we don't need an invitation anymore. Right, Father?
Right. Ordinarily, the wards make travel through the Wield impossible. But now, we can walk right in.
Then in that case, what's our plan?
Well, there's only one person who could have built these wards. His name is Kamari, and he practically rules the Sylvans. He's likely already investigating this as we speak.
You want us to help them? They'll never work with outsiders.
They will if they believe the situation is dire, and Asveril is right next door. They'll need any help they can get.
It's risky, but something must be done, lest the magic destabilize entirely. That could be disastrous.
In that case, let's make this your next mission. You'll be given reinforcements as well, although it would seem you've already made a new friend without me.
The name's Saxon. Sir.
Come now. If these three trust you, then you're a friend. And no friend of mine will call me sir.
Funny. Quinn said the same thing.
Saxon here is the adept mentioned in my report. He wants to...
Join the Order? Of course. There's still some spare quarters open for him, and we can handle the paperwork later. Welcome to the Order, kid.
Really? Just like that? Thank you, Grandmaster. I mean, thank you, Irving.
What, isn't there usually a process to this?
What, you want a trial? I trust your judgment. In fact, let's cut out the middleman, Next time, you can make that call yourself. Consider it a promotion.
A promotion? To what?
To a rank that doesn't exist yet. I'll handle that paperwork when I handle Saxon's.
Well, but
You've proven you can make good decisions, even under extreme pressure. That's enough for me. Now, dismissed. Go get some rest while you can. You leave tomorrow morning.
And I'd already been planning my whole week.
Call it a rain check. Come on, let's go get some food. I'm starving.
Irving, they deserve to know everything.
I told you before, Alden. I'll tell them when they're ready.
From where I'm standing, they seem plenty ready to me.
I know, and I disagree. As Grand Master, and as their father, it's my call to make.
If you say so.
Something the matter, Arthur?
Yes, Gwyn. Something is definitely the matter.
Yeah? And what might that be?
When Father said he was sending reinforcements, I didn't think he'd be sending... that.
Who? Me? Who else would he send? If I were my dad, I wouldn't trust anyone besides Benji to keep Benji safe.
See? See what I mean?
I don't know. I kinda like him.
Thanks, man. I kinda like you too.
Hey, that's the spirit. See, Arthur? He's a friend. You don't have anything mean to say about my friend, do you?
That a son of Benji's would possess the same gifts as his father is no shock, but you are truly the spitting image of the man.
Wow. I would never spit on an image of the great Benji II. The fact you would says a lot about your character, old-timer.
You mean to tell me there's two of this guy?
3 even. Though, truthfully, I never met the progenitor Benji. That said, I can imagine what he might have been like.
Nah, probably not. Pops always told me he was unimaginably strong. And I sure can't, so he was right.
I can't imagine why.
Exactly my point. See? You ought to listen to Benji more often. Nobody's got more insight about the best-in-class family than Benji III. I could talk your darn ears off about him, really.
You know, maybe you should. Arthur's real shy, but he loves history.
Reardon?
Really? Well, that's great. It all started back in Red Hill, ancestral homeland of the best-in-class clan.
Hold that thought. There's trouble up ahead.
Oh, thank heavens.
What in the world? Why are they fighting?
Who knows? Sylvan politics are pretty hard to look into.
A fight? There's a fight? Where's the fight?
Quiet down, you damn fool! You'll get us!
Not to worry, team. I'll lead the charge. Time for a Benji brawl!
Spotted.
Nothing for it but to get in there and hope they don't kill the guy before we do.
Bad news! Benji has already been defeated! This has never happened before.
Silence! You intrude upon our realm, human, and in doing so have disrupted a sacred blood feud. The penalty for this is death.
Oh, phew. That's good. Because Benji is unkillable.
Come now, that's enough of that. He's clearly confused. You there, is this man one of yours?
He is, and he's certainly confused, in a sense at least. We mean you no harm.
Your kind oft say such things. Rarely do your actions match your word. I will take no chances.
I said that's enough! Release the poor thing that we might send them on their way.
Such that they may wreak havoc upon our home? No. I will do no such thing.
This is what I was worried about. Everyone get ready for a fight.
And so their true intentions are laid bare. Man ever expects war wheresoever he treads. Where he does not find it, he makes it. You will find the Sylvans are no easy opponents.
Astounding! What manner of magic is he conjuring?
This is no magic of mine.
Nor is it mine. It sounds like a... stampede!
Another one. You are in luck, humans. We no longer have time to waste on you. Flee, lest the beasts trample you in their wake.
Not a chance. We'll fight them with you. Maybe then you'll hear us out.
We'd appreciate any aid you can provide. But be wary, this is no simple foe.
Neither is Benji. I am an incredibly complicated foe.
Actually, Benji may be the simplest foe there is.
What they mean to say is that we're up to the challenge.
If you are not, you will die in place of our own people. This is acceptable.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
And so here we go into our next fight. All we have to do is survive for 7 turns. If we meditate by the pond 3 times, we get a bonus reward. And if we accept the shrine challenge once, we get a bonus reward. Looks like we are stuck with Benji, Zanel, and Kamari. Looks like I can't change any of them out, so let's just go ahead and begin our chapter. Gwyn can't be defeated. Is this the pond we have to get to? Where's the challenge? Interesting. Okay, so there's another place we gotta go. I wonder if that's the challenge. So we're gonna send our level 5s in first, because we need to get them up. We also need to get her to level 5. That won't kill, so let me do something that will kill. Can I? Oh, you can't go through the tree, huh? Go ahead and attack right there. Now can you kill? No, leaves it at 4. Alden, I don't want you to do anything right now because you're just gonna kill.
Yes?
Could you attack and not kill? No, you will kill. Yeah, I might be in a bad spot. I might just have to go for a heal, unfortunately. We'll have you come into here. You can kill in 1 attack. Great.
Let's put it to good use.
We get a bond available. Next, we will have Valeria come in. Ooh, that's going to drain her HP if she doesn't get that first kill. So let's come here. I got to weaken them even more, unfortunately. Let's use our Call the Storm here. Great. Weaken them both. Now we can have Cassandra move in and get the kill.
Victory!
Also could have had Valeria get the kill and then just have Cassandra heal. We're fine. And then for you, go ahead and move you here. We'll get the kill with you. Okay, now we got these guys to worry about. I'm still at full HP. Let's move her up. And what is that? Spawn with severe poison. Stats reduced by 2. Oh.
Moving it.
Oh, that's bad. And he, like, basically one-shots me. So... I would kill. I would kill 2. Okay. I just need to do a regular attack then. It always sucks because you just have to figure out who to prioritize. I still don't kill with that. Ooh. That's putting me in a tough spot. I didn't mean to wait there. Shoot. Is there a back option by any chance? No, there is not. That was a really bad play. Alright, Benji, just go for the kill. I'll have to play that better next time. Get my assassin in here. We can grant speed to you.
Let me patch you up.
Just give her a little bit of XP. And then as for you, let's just teleport.
Happily.
Support you over to here.
Don't worry.
You'll probably get some kills. You got your defense up right now. Oh yeah. She's so fine. She might kill all these actually. Yep. I mean, hey, she's the main character. She deserves it, but wow.
All the strength I can get.
Okay, good. Let him attack someone else. Ooh, Zanel. Yeah, Benji. Everyone else just moves up a little bit. I need to send more people up north. Oh, I see. They're just going to keep spawning, of course, because it's just survive. Let's see what happens here first. I accept the challenge. Okay, so I just have to kill those guys. That shouldn't be a problem. I can just do this right off the bat, right? Ooh, this can do a lot. So if I go... Because I have this key blast, I might as well use it. Oh, I'm one too slow, so right here. What? 70 MP. Shoot.
Yes?
That's fine. We're going to go ahead, attack with you, get rid of the wolf.
I hope you find peace. We should study this later.
Go ahead and move you in to here. Give you mana. Move you in now. Get your key blast on him. That's a kill. Go ahead and move you in. You'll get the assist. And then you need to move up to start healing these people.
Let me help.
I also need you to get 1 kill, Cassandra. I need you to hit level 5 this battle. Okay. Benji.
Put me in, coach.
I got a different plan. So if I go here, attack the tree.
They should fear you.
Then, can I get the kill here? No. Let's move let's move Benji into here. Benji will get the kill on this one.
You and me, we're not the same.
Then let's get this one in. It doesn't quite kill, but it does a good bit of damage. So we'll go ahead. Actually, if I can get a kill with you, I'll do that instead. You have 2 range, right? Yes, you do. What are your abilities? We'll just do a normal attack.
Moving it.
And then can I get a kill with you? Oh my gosh, really? I'll go for an attack anyways. There's a chance. I was like, there's a chance I dodge here.
Is this the way?
But she just might die on her turn. She's in a tough spot now. She needs to get that dodge. New bond available. Good double kicks every time. Saxon levels up.
Am I getting it?
Man, I hate when they attack all of them. He's too strong. You're fine. You're fine.
Cover for
No, she's
me.
not. No, she's not.
I can't take any more.
Oh, Benji's so fine, though.
Be done.
Yeah, okay. That's a crit.
I love
Please be fine. Good miss. Good miss. Ooh. No, Benji. Oh, come on.
Fall back.
It is so tough to recover if they keep dying.
Your blood shall sate the
And I have to get
weary.
somebody over there on the
Some
right
sort
side.
of artifact.
Can I even heal Benji from here? No. There's no way Benji survives, unfortunately. I don't think. Oh, hold on. Second wind. He's hanging in here. Okay.
Alrighty.
Move her up. Attack a wolf. Get to the level 5. That's all I need. Oh my god, no it doesn't. Okay. Let's worry about south first. So, only thing super important is that I drop you. So, can I? No, I can't call the storm. Let's go ahead and drop you. That's the challenge completed.
It's time.
Go ahead and move you up to here. And then get an attack on you.
Let's put it to good use.
And
I'm
then
there.
can't quite kill. Does this kill? Yeah, that'll kill.
Here, buddy.
Brutal.
And then I need to get a heal up here. I don't think there's anything I can do with that guy, so just move you into a diagonal position. So close to dropping the bear. I'm so close to dropping the bear. If I do this and then summon and then bring you over here. Is this big brain plays? Yep, because Arthur gets a level up from that.
Sky's the limit.
And then Alden can move up, and Alden can attack this bear. And then you can move over here. Actually, I don't even need to move over there. I can just attack this bear. Okay. I just need Benji to be okay. Everyone else can be fine. Benji, please. Oh, Benji. Okay, that's good. That's a crit, so the bear's dead.
You are already forgotten.
Oh, Benji. I need this other tree not to move in. Benji levels up from it.
sweet, sweet games.
No, that's it.
Benji has been
I have to get over to that lake, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to now. Just because I have to be
Some
3
sort of
turns
artifact.
at the pond. Oh, that's frustrating. Hold on. I can still do this.
Alrighty.
I move you up. I get the heal.
Let me help.
Then I move you up to here. Abilities, teleport you. I would have to get a kill first before I could do that.
I'll see it done.
Yeah, because all these guys are just going to be moving. There's nothing any of them can do.
I can do this.
I guess I could have killed the tree, but the tree's just going to follow me anyways.
Yes?
Okay, hold on. There still might be a chance. If I put him to my right. I need to put him to my right. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I move him up here. I teleport him to over here.
I'm here, don't worry.
Then I can attack. There's no reason not to. Just weakens the wildlife.
Damn good technique.
Then I move him to right here and meditate. Oh, there we go. There we go. I just got to move my guys in to start intercepting because I'm afraid they're all going to move towards the lake. Oh, nope. They're moving the opposite direction. Great. Hey, Alden. Need you to leave some of that for everyone else.
This will be simple.
Like Arthur. Like Arthur. Hey, Elven, once again, stop getting crits, buddy.
I'll never get used
You're
to
great.
this.
You truly are great. See, Arthur needs to do stuff like that, so he gets kills too.
Later.
Got some more enemies coming in. I'm not too worried about them.
Don't waste my time.
Go ahead and meditate. Nobody's coming south, though, so I guess I can just keep moving all my guys up. So... we'll heal you. I believe the more she heals, the higher XP.
The spirits favor me today.
Then we can move... actually don't want to move you. I want to have you wait.
Yes.
I want to have you heal... sure, heal anybody. Move up. Move up. Probably should have healed you, actually. Then move you up. Because I want them to move in without Alden just getting all the kills. This is a second to last turn.
They will know.
We'll
fear.
meditate again. There's our dagger rune.
Alrighty.
Get our heal on... can she not heal? Oh my god, she can't heal. Okay. Change of plans. You're still level 5. So let's get you in here. Oh, no way. You're barely leaving him on. How about this wolf? Yeah, drops a wolf.
Here, buddy.
That's Rearden's level up.
Nothing's stopping me now.
Right.
Yeah, I was worried she was just going to start one-shotting at this point. If I move there, can I even get you in? Nope. So, let's just move you in here. Let's get attacks with you. That's all that matters right now. Okay, well.
Right.
Move our main character in here just to block and probably get the one-shots on everyone as counterattacks. See what I can do here. If I attack, I one-shot. If I attack, I don't one-shot. Okay, we're just gonna do it. It's not gonna do any damage to her. And then for you, we'll just move you in here. Let you kill one of the trees.
This will be simple.
In one shot, because of it. Arthur is getting strong. I definitely should just use this to heal her up. Should have given her more mana. That's fine. We're gonna wait. Oh, come on, tree. You really couldn't have given it to me? Yeah, Arthur's just gonna be insane. Yeah, we'll just heal you
I'll
up.
protect you.
I think it's a static 10 XP every time. Sure, we'll meditate because there's no reason to do anything else now. And then... can I get a heal with you, honestly? I can do something with you.
Steady.
Everything's XP, so use any skills you can, even if you can't do anything else. For you... can't do anything, so we'll wait.
Let's get it done.
Do you have any skills that won't do damage? Sure.
Let me handle this.
Do you have anything that won't do damage? Yup.
I've got your back.
And then you can get the kill.
Keep it up.
And that'll be this this battle.
Man, I'm really cleaning up.
You survived. I am both impressed and disappointed.
Perhaps you should adjust your expectations then.
Thank you, travelers. I must apologize for the greeting you received. It is an uneasy time in the Wield of late.
These beasts, theirs was no natural rampage. This must be related to the wards.
You know of the wards.
We do. That's what we came here to investigate.
We're the Order of Eternals. We're here in search of an elf called Kamari that we might offer our aid.
Then your search is over. For I am the one called Kamari. If you know aught of the wards, then you will tell me.
Of course. After you tell us what's going on with this blood feud.
You are not in a bargaining position, human. I said you will tell me. It was not an offer for negotiation.
Not to worry. I will explain the situation if he will not.
Hey, at least one of them's nice.
Indeed. You will accompany us to the home of my tribe, the Kaba. There, we will tell of all we've learned, as will you. The Kasaba, too, will be granted safe passage. Stray from the path we set if you dare. We will not come for your corpse.
We thank you for your, generosity.
You may stay near to the Kasaba if you wish. We will guide you should you lose your way.
Much appreciated.
And so that brings us to the end of Chapter 5. We now unlock Training. Training chapters cost gold to embark on, but are useful if you want to level up your units. They contain no loot, but can be done infinitely as long as you have the gold. And so, before we get into that, let's take a look at our new characters. We got here Cassandra. You can choose between her different ones. So first off, we have the Juggernaut here. Juggernaut is basically your tank version of the healer. You have consuming all active debuffs to heal for 9 each. You can call flames, causing your next 9 attackers to take 9 damage, or your next 2 attackers to take 9 damage after combat. And taking damage restores mana equal to damage taken. Basically, you take some damage, you restore mana, you can cast more spells. This is probably your highest damage dealing, highest defense, HP. Pretty much everything goes up, but nothing goes up by a ton. You have your Wave Seer here. This is probably as close to a full-on healer as you'll get. You have Healing Wave, heal up to 2 allies in a line for 18, or you can create a 3x3 whirlpool that units cannot move out of for 1 turn. Mana costs reduced by 30%, so you get to cast a lot more spells. However, you have 1 defense. Very, very tough, however, pretty good caster. On the other side of that, you have Elementalist here. You can shield an ally with ice, applying 7 heavy block stacks, or call a Pillar of Flame, dealing 24 damage in a 5-tile AoE, and then your power increases by 4 after ability use until next combat. So, every time you use an ability, your power increases until you get into your next fight. And the final one here is the Ritualist. Ritualist is tough. It is a very, very tough one to use. Basically, what it does is you apply 8 severe bleed to yourself, chaining to 2 additional targets within 2 tiles. And then you can cast Hex. Hex an enemy, applying 9 heavy weak stacks. Your attacks heal equal to enemy bleed stacks. So basically, you want to apply bleed and then heal up. However, everything I've said means basically to use this, you require a very specific ring. That ring is called the... Let's go find it. There's a ton of rings to go through here. Looking for the Plague Ring. I'm not seeing it anywhere. So maybe you have to buy it. Oh, no, right here. So, Plague Ring. Taking damage reflects heavy bleed equal to 8% of max HP. So basically, what that means is if you apply bleed to yourself, or if you take damage, you apply bleed to another target. You can only make one of these. So, right there we crafted it. So for instance, if we wanted to put it on Cassandra here, when she takes damage, she gives bleed to other enemies. And then, if you come to this skill tree for Cassandra, if she's a Ritualist and she applies bleed, your attacks heal equal to the enemy bleed stacks. Which means if you get hit and then punch, even if you get hit, and I believe in the same combat, punch that enemy, you're probably going to heal up. Typically, you want to go for Elementalist and Wave Seer. Or Wave Seer. However, you can get exactly one of these Blood Mages, the Ritualist, and it'd be really, really good. Especially when you get the upgraded version of it. It is insane. So, since Cassandra is our first, I am going to go ahead and give Cassandra Ritualist. We also got a couple people there. We got Benji here as a Gallant. We got Kamari here also as a Ritualist. You can see there. He is a Ritualist, so if you wanted to, you wouldn't even need to give it to Cassandra. However, Kamari, I don't believe has as good of healing. I think Cassandra just is a better healer. And then our usual characters that we've already gone over. So I think what I want to do real quick before we end things off, look at Cassandra's abilities here. We'll go ahead and mana cost and stacks reduced by 50. I think we'll do that. And then I think that's all we need to do. Sure, we'll give Benji second wind there. And I think that is a good spot. We'll go ahead. We're going to watch some of these bonds real quick, starting with the Alden and Gwyn bond. Gwyn, I've got a letter for you. Guessing I already know who it's from. Mom again? It's from Marin, yes. What's it say? Well, I've yet to open it. I figured you'd like to read it together. I'm not sure. I've honestly started to dread these letters. Dread them? Gwyn, is something the matter? No, just, well, probably. It's hard to put into words. Have you tried? Not really. I see your point. It's like the older I get, the less I enjoy hearing from Mom. Sometimes it's even harder to call her that instead of just Marin. Gwyn, despite everything, she's still your mother. I know that, obviously. She just doesn't really act like it. She's doing the best she can. There's an entire ocean between you two. There's only so much she can... Alden, if she weren't your sister, you wouldn't be defending her like this. She left us. Left her kids. Left our father to raise us alone. Left you to pick up her slack. And her leaving was still the best decision she ever made. Matters like these are complicated like that. Right, well, I'm glad she's happy with her choice at least. Shame about the rest of us, don't you think? Gwyn, please, there's no need to shout. Sorry. I'll just leave. What is that, Gwyn? It's alright. Feel free to read the letter yourself. I don't want it. Bye. Great. Poor kid. Dang, mommy issues, huh? Saxon's got one here with Riordan. Yo, Saxon, you holding up okay? Oh, Riordan. I mean, Sir Riordan? Sir, that's a first. Pretty sure I'm just Riordan. Really? I figured you'd outrank me or something like that. I mean, you're Grandmaster Irving's son. Don't remind me. And no, I don't think I outrank anyone. Though, maybe I should double check. Can't go wrong with a few special privileges, eh? Whoa. I was worried I'd been caught slacking off. I mean... Whoa. Saxon, you were slacking off? No, I mean, I was just... sneaking off after dinner, making everyone else clean up after your mess. I swear, I just want to get out of the crowd. That's my man. You know how proud I am of you right now? I honestly don't. You're not going to tell Irving. Only if you don't tell anyone you saw me. Hang on, you're slacking off too, but you're... Yeah, son of the great Grandmaster Irving, chieftain of Chillabon, great hero of the Ascension War. I'm sure he'd be real cross about it, but what the hey, you know? He's got bigger fish to fry than making sure I do my chores. I guess so, then I'm not in trouble? Trouble? Are you kidding? You might be my new favorite guy. Do you have any idea how many stuck-up heroes to be get in the order? No sense of fun anywhere, I swear. Man, I hadn't thought about it. Yeah, it must be tough to find time to unwind around here, huh? No kidding, but you look like the type to find a way, huh? I suppose I'm known to try. Oh, he's known to, is he? Downright infamous, I gather. Back in the day, you could say I was a bit of a troublemaker. Always in good fun, of course. Good fun's the best kind. Hey, actually, how about we cut a deal? A deal? Yeah, next time you feel like sneaking out, you can find me first, alright? In exchange for good company, I'll cover for you if we get caught. You do that for me, but we barely know each other. And how do you fix that, you reckon? Come on, it'll be fun. Well, alright. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, by the by, if you want to sneak back in, now's the time to do. They do head counts around now. They call it the Riordan check. Sounds like we've got no time to waste then. Let's get out of here. So, those are our quick bonds. And last thing I want to do, check if we got any new weapons. Kamari's just using the knife. We got a focus, short sword, and just a bunch of daggers and knives. I think because you're going to be a little bit more powerful, let's go ahead and give you some more power with that rune. I got a bow rune as well for Riordan here. We'll give you... really should give you 100% accuracy, but I think just giving power right now is for the best. We get a new one here. Sure, we'll go ahead and do Templar. Deals more damage to magic enemies. Looks like we got one for Saxon here we can give him. Attack supply 2 light poison sacks. Dealing damage applies 30 heavy blind stacks. Attacks restore 3 mana. I think that's probably the best. Yeah, I think we'll grab leeching. Benji, I'm just going to give you the scimitar. And it looks like that's all the runes I can give anybody. And so with that, that's a good place to wind things down. Next episode, we'll do our first training and then continue on into Chapter 6. I will see you guys then.